Give me some! Give me some!
Roman Reigns has finally broken his silence following Jey Uso's shocking loss to Cody Rhodes on WWE Raw, sending ripples through the WWE universe. Known as the dominant tribal chief and leader of the bloodline, Roman's reaction was highly anticipated after such a surprising defeat that challenged the faction's dominance. With tension mounting backstage and fans buzzing with speculation, Roman's words carried the weight of leadership, family, and pride. In this pivotal moment, Roman not only addresses the unexpected setback, but also sets the tone for what lies ahead, reaffirming his unwavering commitment to the bloodline's legacy and future. The emotional impact of Jey Uso's loss, a family and faction shaken to its core. The night air inside the WWE arena was electric with anticipation as Jey Uso stepped into the squared circle, the weight of the bloodline legacy heavy on his shoulders. Known for his fiery spirit and unyielding dedication, Jey carried the hopes of his family and faction into what promised to be a defining match. The crowd was fully engaged, eyes locked on the action, their voices rising in a chorus of cheers and gasps. But what unfolded was far more than a simple contest. It was a seismic event that would ripple through the foundation of WWE's most dominant family. Cody Rhodes, the resilient and charismatic American nightmare, crafted a flawless strategy that night, pushing Jey Uso to the brink before delivering the decisive blow that left Jey pinned and the arena stunned into silence. The loss was far more than a blemish on Jey's record. It was a piercing strike to the pride and unity of the bloodline. For Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, it was a moment heavy with implications, a crack in the armor of his reign that could not be ignored. Roman's powerful response, commanding presence, and resolute clarity. After what seemed like an eternity, Roman Reigns emerged from the shadows, stepping forward with the gravity befitting the tribal chief. His presence alone shifted the atmosphere. He was the embodiment of leadership, his every step echoing authority and purpose. When Roman finally broke his silence, the room hushed to catch every word. "Jey fought hard," Roman began, his voice a calm but powerful rumble. "But tonight wasn't our night. Cody Rhodes showed why he's one of the best in this business. This loss stings, no doubt, but it's far from the end of our story." Roman's words were not merely a consolation to his cousin. They were a resounding call to arms. His tone carried the fierce resolve of a leader unwilling to let adversity dictate their fate. The loss was a challenge, one that Roman vowed the bloodline would confront head-on, united and unbroken. The intricacies of the bloodline, loyalty, legacy, and expectations. Roman's response revealed the complex web of loyalty, respect, and expectation that defines the bloodline. This faction, more than just a wrestling stable, is a family bound by honor and a shared legacy. A legacy Roman carries as both leader and kin. Jey's defeat was deeply personal. To Roman, it was not just a loss on the scoreboard, but a crack in the foundation of the family empire he has spent years building. The weight of expectations bears heavily on every member, with Roman at the helm navigating these turbulent waters. Before his statement, Roman's silence had hinted at the seriousness of the situation. Behind the scenes, the pressure on the bloodline to maintain their dominance and cohesion is immense. Roman's eventual words were a mixture of vulnerability and ironclad resolve, a rare glimpse into the burden the tribal chief carries as he balances leadership with familial loyalty. The crowd's reaction, shock, sympathy, and a surge of anticipation. The WWE Universe's reaction was immediate and electric. Social media exploded with a mixture of shock and sympathy for the bloodline's setback, while others lauded Roman's composed and commanding response. The loss was a jolt, but Roman's handling of the moment only elevated his status in the eyes of fans. Inside the arena, the buzz was palpable. Fans speculated wildly about what this loss meant for the Bloodline's future. Would Roman exact revenge swiftly and decisively? Could this defeat be the spark that ignites a transformation within Jey or the entire faction? The anticipation was thick enough to cut with a knife. The bigger picture, crafting the narrative for WWE's next chapter. Roman Reigns' reaction to Jey Uso's loss isn't just an isolated moment. It's a critical pivot in the storytelling arc of WWE. Wrestling thrives on emotional tension, betrayal, redemption, and resilience, and this development layers the narrative with rich complexity. Roman's public acknowledgement of the loss, paired with his vow to rally the family, lays fertile ground for a dramatic series of events. Viewers can expect new confrontations charged with personal stakes, shifting alliances within the bloodline, and rivalries intensified by loyalty and pride. The tribal chief's leadership illuminates. Even in darkest hours, Roman Reigns' decision to break his silence following Jey Uso's stunning defeat was a masterstroke of leadership and emotional intelligence. His words acknowledged the pain of loss without conceding defeat, reaffirming the indomitable spirit that has made the Bloodline a cornerstone of WWE. Standing tall amid uncertainty, Roman's resolve shines brighter than ever. As the WWE Universe watches with bated breath, it is clear that this defining moment will not be the end, but rather a new beginning. The legacy of the Bloodline and the reign of the tribal chief will continue to command attention, influence narratives, and captivate fans around the world.